Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. We'll be picking up where we left off on the 2G Mitsubishi Eclipse. I went ahead and did a little bit of work off camera, but in this video the ultimate goal would be to drive the car down the road. So there's a couple of small things on here that needs to get addressed first. Some wiring, there's a couple of leaks that I identified behind the block, and it seems to have a small exhaust leak, and I think I know where that's coming from. So in this video we'll take care of those issues, and then hopefully we can drive this thing down the road. Yeah, so on this side here we pretty much just cleaned up the wiring a little bit. If you guys remember on the last video, it was a little chaotic on this side because the whole goal was just to get it running, making sure that everything was working properly. So this is where the wiring is gonna live for now, and the reason why I say that is because in the future I have other plans which may need rerouting on the wiring, but for right now I think that's good enough. Everything is functional. I also went ahead and wired in the electric fan. I got that pretty much on a toggle switch at the moment. It's bittersweet. The only thing on that is you have to obviously watch the temperature. You know, hits the running temperature, hit the switch. You got to really keep an eye on that, which could be dangerous. So at some point we're gonna have to put a relay so that it'll kick on and off on its own. Be a lot safer that way. So I don't know if you guys can see, but right above the oil filter housing there's a sensor there, and I'm assuming that sensor has like an O-ring. We're gonna go ahead and replace that. I think that's where the oil leak is from. There is oil on the back of the block here, but that was coming, I believe, from the valve cover. But just to be on the safe side, it does have, I believe that's a knock sensor, and then there's should be like an oil pressure sensor somewhere in there. We're just gonna go ahead and take those all out and put some sealant around the thread, just to be sure, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, so I also identified an exhaust leak, and it seems to be coming from this V-band right here. So I mean, that's pretty easy fix. All we have to do is take this apart. It looks like it's just not seating properly. Yeah, so unfortunately the stud snapped on this V-clamp. The good thing is that I do have a spare one on the original downpipe to this car. This car did have a side exit before we decided to put a full exhaust, so it's always good to have extra parts laying around. Alright, so we managed to get the car sorted out. We were able to get the exhaust leak fixed, which was fairly simple. Oil leaks in the back of the motor, got that all tightened up. The only thing I did notice is the looks to be like the blow-off valve is not functioning properly. Typically there's a piston in there that comes up and down. It should be down right now, almost completely closed, and it's not. Went ahead and rechecked all the vacuum lines. All the vacuum lines seem fine. Apart from that, the boost gauge is reading -10, which is fine. Typically it should run -10 to 15. If it runs at 0, then you have something wrong with the vacuum system, maybe a pinch line or a leak or something like that. So I think the piston or something is stuck in there, or I tried to adjust it, but that didn't seem to work. Maybe internally I think there's something wrong. So, but for right now we're going to try to run the car like that, just to get it down the road. It's probably not going to run the way it should, but it'll kind of give us a baseline of where we need to be. Alright, got the car running, gonna let it warm up a little bit. We did have to jump the battery. Looks like the battery is not holding a charge. The line's a lot longer now, so it's gonna take a little longer to charge. So we're bringing the jump pack just in case. Don't want to stay, stranded out on the road, so never know. So just got back from test driving the car. We did make it home in one piece, so that's a good thing. Did not overheat. It did rev a little high, but I did put the idle up just so it wouldn't die on us. First, second gear, fine. Third gear does have a grind, so if you notice in the video, I was shifting from second to fourth just to not have to hear that grind going in the third. It's not super bad, but it's super annoying too. So yeah, I say now that the car is pretty much fully functional, it drives under its own power, I can start working on some of the cosmetic stuff and try to figure out, see what I'm gonna do with the tuning. I'd say the View Cut Defender would be the best option. I've looked into the adapter for the map sensor. That seems to have bad reviews. It works, sometimes it doesn't. The View Cut Defender, they've been using that for many years back. Originated in Japan through HKS, and I've heard good things about it, so I think we're probably going to shoot for that. In the meanwhile, this car has been sitting for a while, so I'd say we give it a deep clean. Maybe start working on some of the cosmetic stuff. So, yep. Yeah, so now that we got the car cleaned or washed, we're gonna go ahead and clay the car down. So typically, or the conventional way would be this clay right here, but this will take like a long time to do. I mean, it's probably spend like 4 to 5 hours just trying to do it this way. So they do sell this synthetic pad here, which is a lot simpler. I mean, within 15 minutes, I think I can probably do the whole car. It's, you know, rinse the area that you want to do and then wipe it down until the surface feels smooth. And that's pretty much it. You know, that hood right there can probably take like a minute, a couple minutes at most. So we're gonna do that. That way we can remove any contaminations. Because I plan on doing like a light polish to the car. It's the paint is not really a candidate to do like a deep polish. It's not the greatest paint, but we're looking for like a 20-footer here, right? So that it looks good at a distance. So let's get started. So this is what we're going to be using to buff the car, just your conventional buffer machine, and we're going to lay some Brazilian Caranuba cleaner wax on it. And the reason why I like to use that wax over conventional wax, especially on older cars, for whatever reason, the conventional wax tends to take paint off the car, right? Especially like the original paint. On a newer car, you can get away with it because, you know, the clear exists very good and it's protected. But on these older cars, I highly recommend using this. I've used it on a lot of my projects throughout the years. So let's begin the polishing process. I went ahead and put the machine together. This is the pad that we're going to be using. They say that the red or the black one typically is like one of the softer pads. It's not going to cut too deep into the paint. So let's lay some wax. I went ahead and did the tape method. That way we can see the difference. Hopefully the camera picks it up. Yeah, so this turned out phenomenal. Night to day difference. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. Well, looking at the screen, it looks like it's picking it up pretty well. But you can see the deeper, darker black color of the car is actually revived. It's coming back. So let's continue with the rest of the car. Yeah, we definitely got a lot of work ahead of us.
This is Phase Music.
So we already managed to polish just about half the car, so we're gonna get the other side done and we'll be right back.
2,000 years later.
So we went ahead and finished polishing up the car. So one last surprise, we're gonna be installing these headlights. The ones that are on here, as you can tell, have seen better days. There is things that you can buy to restore them, but we're not gonna choose that option. We're just gonna swap them out. Also, these new ones are slightly different. They have the amber corners, and then the ones that are on here have the clears. Me personally, I like the ones with the amber have more of like a JDM look, and also it complements the amber side corner light that's on the bumper. Hey, what's going on, buddy? And just like that, she's off. It took me about 4 seconds. Alright, so headlights are in. I'd also like to mention that there's actually 4 bolts on the headlights. There's 2 in the back, 2 in the front. So that proves that I've never taken these out before. But it looks like the previous owner just decided not to put them in, because taking the 2 that are up front, it just came on out. So he must have just left the 2 up front, but the back ones are really important because that's what brings the headlights flush. But yeah, let's go ahead and put that front bumper back on. Let me go ahead and speed up the process for you guys. So yeah, usually that does the trick. We do need to get new bulbs, so I didn't plug anything up. But I went ahead and just, bolted the headlights in just to give you a general idea of what it looks like. But yeah, man, let's get it out of the carport into some light, see what it looks like. yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember, life is too short to drive something boring.